Cask and Ladders Provisions. We're on gate 235, so this is the right way. So, part one of the travel log. Our plane goes out at like 10:20, something like that. So, I don't know, I didn't want to Uber or anything. I didn't want to check a car, you know, pay for parking. Tongue's still a little fucked up, so I can kind of talk normally every now and then, but most of the time I can't. I don't have a gimbal, so the footage is going to be a little shaky. But beyond that, I'm trying to find different ways to hold it. And I don't want to ninja walk through the hallways, because that shit's going to look weird. But yeah, woke up at 6:40 to leave the house by 7:10. Sorry. And people, oh my god, we're gonna be in his vlog. Yeah, some random ass 160 subscriber YouTube, nobody cares. Woke up at 6:40 to get out of the house by 7:10 to make it on time. The time's like 9:20ish. The plane set up to board at 9:40, so we've got time. Like the perfect amount of time. Like I couldn't have set this up any better. But we're at Orlando International Airport, and could I have pulled it out earlier and recorded more of the process? Yeah. I didn't want to record on the city bus. Oh, that's cool. It's a big ass TV wall making like noises and shit. Yeah, I could have pulled it out earlier. The crowds, holy shit. But I personally don't like to start recording until I'm past TSA, because that's a massive pain in the ass. Can we see the spirits? No. Big ass yellow plane, can't see it. So, travel vlog part one. Luckily, this is a direct flight, no layovers, which was what sucked last time. Is we left like last year 8 p.m. and that shit sucked because everything was late. We had layovers. I don't think we actually got to the hotel until 2 in the morning. That shit was rough. Now we're gonna get there, land supposedly around 1, which is great. Probably the hotel around 2. Brandon's already supposedly there. Yeah, Einstein Bros, let's go. Good fucking food. Like, part of me, if I have enough time, we'll get some food. Maybe do like a little food vlog thing. I doubt it. But yeah. Seth and the guys are supposed to start setting up at 3 p.m. and I offered to help, so we'll see if they need the physical body. If they don't, then hey, awesome. If they do, then hey, also awesome. Sean couldn't make it. Yeah, this kid yesterday. Congrats. That's a 100% a valid reason, I think, not to make a con. Hey, my wife had a kid. Bet. But yeah, let's find a seat. This looks like there's some down here in like the middle of the area. Pardon me, coming through. Heck yeah, window seat. Probably the only time we're gonna get one. Probably the only time we're gonna get one. All right. I gotta put you guys down and my stuff. But yeah, pretty smooth and easy so far. Alright, I think I'm gonna do a time lapse here for B-roll, and I will see you guys in the next leg of the trip. We are at day 0, Thursday. Got in around One, I didn't record the airport because of the fact that I got off the plane. I ended up in a phone call with my family and just walked out without thinking. So this is the rooms and everything are that way, elevators and everything. And this is like one of the lobbies. We got folks playing board games. Con hasn't even technically started yet. The Plaza Java place. Good place to get like fruit and stuff. And over here we have Alfred's. We ate there, dinner. A little expensive. It's supposed to be higher scale. It's more like eating at a high scale bar. If you're gonna come to Captain Con though, I highly advise the Crossings. Good food, decent price, kind of sports bar-y vibe, but overall pretty okay. Second year here though, same hotel, and I love it. Over here is where the con proper starts. The Plaza Ballroom doors normally open, and that table is all like, last year I think it was Star Wars. As of right now it's closed. There's the banner. But yeah, the hotel has a free shuttle. So you call the front desk, they'll send somebody to pick you up. Easy peasy. Over here, last year, it was a mini paint and take area. We'll see what it is this year. Broken Egg Games was a little up there. They're not gonna make it this year. Great guy though. He's super cool. Then there are other ballrooms back here. There's one in there and then one in there. Those are different games. I don't think anyone's posted up yet. Again, day 0. Don't expect a lot. People are still setting up. The Horsemen of the Rock Apocalypse. That's funny. Nice. And then different areas, like signs to different areas. We have Super Show the game. It's like a wrestling card game. It's super cool. Great guys. They're really loud and involved, which is not a bad thing. Malibu, nice. These were different indie card games. Broken Egg was right around here somewhere last year. That's private backstage area, and then this section hasn't been messed with yet. The con hall's pretty self-contained. It's pretty great. Like once you're here, if you're gonna eat here or just get Uber or food delivery, you don't really have to leave. And I think that's part of the appeal of Captain Con. Last year, this place was just filled with people doing board games. Still kind of is. It's badass. And then we have the Long Walk. We have a phone charging station. I wonder if they have GoPro charging stations. Probably not. Bathrooms. I never used those once. Sorry. This section is usually where you get like quick meals, quick service stuff. Tickets and paying for stuff. This is the board game library when it's set up. That's where the minis for the paint contest were held last year. We have a game. Tables that haven't been set up yet. We have Champion Gaming. A lot of cool stuff. I think they're in the process of like sorting and setting up. Kind of can't wait to look through this booth because they do have War Machine. Oh crap, wyverns and stuff. Nice. Baron of Dice. They're always awesome. We work so you can play. We play and call it work. More vendors. What's going on?
Yo. Getting the game in. Apparently I randomly brought freaking meters and magnets.
random Orgoth stuff.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is what?
You are that person.
I am. I'm also Gators with Pig. And,
I don't know.
well, Jaga.
Well, Run a Pig isn't as bad like in the past week anymore. Alright. I do love Run a Pig.
Got some Kador and Storm Legion duking it out.
Because they'll get Pathfinder card and she'll come back so that she doesn't have to do that.
We can't zoom mid thing.
Okay, so these guys are going to go, and they are going
We got a game happening over there too. And we're just going to do a scan of the tables. Set up over here. All the pod cards.
That's going to charge the Roger.
I bet it will.
It's on fire.
Local News wants to know what's it like to be a jerk.
A poor frog.
Alright, so what's your frog's defense right now?
15.
15, right? Booster hit. We're an 8 with the flail.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Garglebutt.
2 ones I got excited.
Keepers. I need to paint mine.
15. Drop a die.
Drop die.
Love these guys. Both of those units.
Plus 5. 15.
Jesus Christ.
It's playing a lot of reavers.
12 to 6 then.
And this is Barauger B. 12 and 6.
Poor Barauger B. Alright, we had to cut to this lovely angle. The GoPro records in like 8 to 10 minute intervals, and some of this stuff had to be chopped off at the beginning, and the next section got corrupted. So I walked around the primary hall and just kind of told people what was going on for the weekend. Nothing too crazy. End of day 0, we just kind of vibed out, got prepped for the tomorrow morning, and just went into game day 1. Now, I got talked into playing a Mark IV army, and not like aggressively. Sean had said a comment that kind of made me go, huh, yeah, he's kind of right. And that was, hey, do you even own any Mark IV armies? Because I was going to play Infernals. I was like, damn it, I do. I should really start playing Mark IV. So I picked up my Orgoth again, and I brought him. Now, that ended up being a huge mistake, because when we went into day 1, and this is all done after the fact, of course, I realized I hadn't touched my Orgoth in a year. Like, I had not actually played Orgoth since the last Captain Con. So I was very rusty. Couple that with the fact that the new Steamroller packet, this was literally came out this Wednesday, the Wednesday before this event. I made a lot of players, a lot, and I went on tilt hard, which you're gonna see because I'm gonna upload the little vlogs that I did after round 1 and round 2. Round 3, because we're gonna go straight into day 1 from here. Round 3 was against Ice King. He also did horrible, but he had fun. He had more fun than I did, that's for sure. And him and I got to play against each other. Now, you're not going to see that in this video because I'm actually going to upload that as a separate battle report. We still probably make mistakes, but we don't care. We're both content creators and we're giant goofballs. And I had fun playing that man, and I'm so happy I got to. I'm legitimately, that was probably one of the highlights of this convention. Him and I talk online all the time. And the fact that him and I got to actually throw dice was great. One of the best parts of that con. So let's jump into day 1, which I didn't record in the morning like a dumbass, but we're going to go post round 1 after I severely screwed up versus JVM, and we'll kick it back to Past Dylan. So take it away, Past Dylan. So round 1, by the way, welcome to sunny, rainy Rhode Island. I wish it was a little colder so it would have snowed. Like when we got in, there was ice and everything, and I wanted to go mess with, because I've never seen snow. Like I've never seen snow. I really wanted to go fuck around with snow, but couldn't. I got shit stomped. Apparently I was playing one of the best players in like the country. Didn't know that. But I didn't get shit stomped because of him. I got shit stomped because of my own failures. Picking up Orgoth again, I realized I haven't touched this army in a year. Like the last time I touched it was Captain Con last year. So I got dumpstered. I tried recording the game. Unfortunately, the GoPro, while on battery, still has the heating issue. So it shit the bed. The other problem is, like, if I want to be able to record on top of audio, I can't because I need the media mod, and the media mod, well, I might be able to make it work. I'll have to do some testing between rounds and see if I can get round 2 fully set up for recording. Outside of that, though, he was a good player. I dropped Kishtar into him, and I haven't played it in a year. I didn't even play Kishtar then. Like, this is my first time dropping Kishtar. I went first, shoved up the board a little, turn run. He shoved up but just stayed directly out of my threat range, so I couldn't shoot him. And I'll throw the Kishtar list off to the side, whatever. It's not the best list, it's not optimized, it's what I could think of with what I had at the time. I would have rather have had more Nashers, more Barragers. I couldn't paint them up. And I'm the type where I have to play my army painted, which is a whole nother thing that we'll talk about in like a retrospective video that's coming up based on the Iron Gauntlet qualifier bullshit that's going on, but we'll talk about that later. We're dating this video. Well, shit, the video's dated anyways. We know that this is Captain Con 2025, so. So I shoved up, turn, run. He shoved up and stayed out of my shot range. And then I've never played a gunline list, or I haven't played a gunline list in Mark IV in a long time, so I was of two minds. Either one, I shove into him and just lose half my army, but threaten and prevent him from super scoring, or two, I hang back. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna hang back. So I stayed out of what I perceived to be his threat range, which I was very fucking wrong. And he shoved up the 3-inch chain dudes because he was playing Shadowflame Shard and just fucking killed 2 barragers and 1 axer. Luckily, he didn't get either unit. And then wiped out my rocks and then had everything shoved in a way where it's whatever. So I looked at the board, and when everything was said and done, once we went to scoring, I fucked up scoring on my unit objective. We were playing color guard, I think. Yeah, color guard. I fucked up on my unit objective. I didn't have a whole unit within it or a whole warrior within it. I fucked up thinking that I could score my objective terrain. Couldn't. Because keep in mind, this packet came out Wednesday. I've got to read it twice, maybe 3 times, and I'm still fucking shit up or getting stuff confused with the older packet. That's on me. Like, I'm not gonna blame my opponent for that. That's 100% on me. So yeah, it ended his turn 2, end of his turn 2, 5-0. I was expecting it to be 4-2. But I was wrong in all my placements, so I was super fucked. We did the math, and even if I contested all of his shit, I would need to score at least 3 points, which means I would have to wipe everything that he had protecting his cash, which wasn't possible, to take the cash. But if I did that, I wouldn't be able to contest other things. And it was just such a bad situation that I was like, oh. I fucked up not having Eyeless Sight. I thought it was a turn spell. It's an upkeep again. Like, I made a lot of mistakes is what it boils down to. So we got to the end of my turn, or start of turn 3, and I looked at everything, and I did every possible move that I could think of at the time, and I'm like, there's no way for me to get this. There's no way for me to actually score a point. Like, I could score 1 point, and it would be like 1-8. So I was like, we looked at it, and I'm like, army points and everything wise, I think it's better for me to concede for him, because he only killed 10 points worth of shit. Yeah, I guess if we should have gone to end of turn scoring, and then I should have conceded, so he would have got more points, but hindsight's 20/20. And I would have done that for him, just because it's not fair to punish your opponent for that. So we should have gone to scoring, given him more score points, because he would have got he would have got my flag, he would have got the cohort, he would have got his unit. So he would have got 3 more points, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he would have been up to 8. So again, hindsight's 20/20. But that's round 1. I'm probably gonna do these in a collage of videos, all of my afterthoughts on all of them. That's if I can find a quiet corner to be able to record in. Which right now it's overall, because the hall's like literally behind the camera. But that's it. Let me show the hall. Like that's everybody playing over there. So we're close. We're close to it. I still look like a mess because I always look like a mess. But I'll see you guys in the next one for the next vlog. Game 2, as you can tell from the tone of my voice, did not go well. I'm just so fucking rusty, and I haven't played Orgoth in so long that I'm just screwing shit up to the point where I'm going on tilt. Oh, hey, they have broken egg tokens. And some Pokemon and some Arcana. And some primer and shit. Can't take that on the plane. 2-player starter. It's not bad. Oh. This is where I got the cricks. Cool shop. So, I haven't played Orgoth since Captain Con last year. I'm just fucking a lot of stuff up to the point where it is heavily putting me on tilt. A bunch of Battletech. And I just don't want to play the games once I get that bad. So, turn 1, I look at the field, and my opponent has a massive advantage just because we played Payload, and I've always hated Payload. I hated Payload from 2024. I definitely hate Payload 2025 now. Oh, those are cute. The doctor scarf and chainmail. My opponent had a huge advantage based on where his flag snapped to, and I mean a huge advantage. Fucking turn 1, I screwed up a couple things, minor things. I wasn't super pissed about those, but I was definitely starting to tilt a little bit. Turn 2 is where it went bad enough where I just did not want to fucking play anymore. Like, woof, bad. Let's see. My Siege Stress, which the new Siege Stress definitely feels a lot better than the old one. My Siege Stress got to do some work. Got a bunch of rage tokens on it, but I forgot to fucking Rage Howler him because I never have rage tokens on them that often, and I just forgot. There's a bunch of minis. And forgot to Rage Howler, which was a minor thing, but it was annoying, but it caused it so that I lost a bunch of stuff because the -2 would have saved a couple stuff and I wouldn't have got hits here and there. Oh, that's the raffle thing. Every ticket you put in, you get entered for a raffle. Was that an army? Oh, it's an old arcade or army.
Raffles are awesome. Like I just used them for cross grades for a while.
I'm gonna have the 2-player starter. Paint it up. Nice, nice, nice. And then we have another 2-player starter. Let's go.
Top or the bottom? Huh?
Yeah, you pick one. Yeah.
Pick one, yep.
So yeah, sorry. The guy was asking questions about the raffle. So where was I? He had taken one of his units of frogs, and I have the game recorded. I think it's okay. If I go through the footage and it's watchable, I'll post the game, or I'll post snippets of it. But it was rough. The unit of frogs put praise on my rocks. Was only really able to kill one, so the other 2 were alive. Charged it in, killed most of that unit, so I was down to just 2. And I had 2 lights that were just close enough that were supposed to charge in and finish them off, which they should have been able to, but they didn't because I didn't fucking activate them. So I didn't Rage Howl, I didn't activate, I didn't bring my ambush units off. I feel that I might have feeded too soon, maybe, I don't know. When he crashed into me, I think he didn't crash into everything because of the feat, but the feat could have been a turn early on turn 2 instead of turn 3. So there was just a lot of things, but the main thing that really put me on tilt, I want to say, was how the flag worked, because of the fact that we both moved our 50 mil 5 inches or 4 inches. And when we did, I measured the distance between his and my flag, where my flag had been placed, and mine and his flag. and I went directly towards, and he went directly towards. He had 7 inches. He only had to move 7 inches to get to my flag. I had to move 14. So it's like I lost my rocks. I lost a bunch of stuff because of my own stupidity. I was super down on how the map worked. Like, I just don't want to play the game anymore. And I fucking tilted out and I just conceded again. Same thing basically happened. Well, no, I didn't necessarily concede. Technically, we went to the end of scoring round and he would have outscored me no matter what I would have done. We math hammered it out and it was like, if I did this in game 1, you still beat me, so we'll just wrap it up and actually not play the turnout because it doesn't matter. So I'm 0, 0, 0, 0. It doesn't matter at this point.
I know sometimes do.
And I'm not mad at my opponents. Both of my opponents were great guys. I'm just bad. I'm really bad at the game. And it fucking sucks, man. It is a feeling that sucks to realize that I lost because of my own being bad. But you have to take those feelings and just get better. Like, you have to realize, okay, I did this, and just get better. I mean, I'm on so much tilt that the thought of dropping has hit my mind, but it's like I flew all the way out here. We're back here. We're looking at their 40K stuff. I never really considered dropping. Ooh, they have some of the painting handles and a bunch of magic. Foundations. Nice sleeves. Good shit. Oh. Nice. I think they were here last year. So, I guess this is also the convention walk and talk part for the vlog-ish. Create your games. Good shit. But yeah, I'm the fake creations. Let's go. Damn. Got some demo tables. And then I guess this is like free play stuff. But yeah. I'm gonna eat some Cheez-Its, relax a little bit. There's a lot of the round to go. We'll see how it goes. But I'll see you guys for round 3.
Okay, so as you can see from the vlog, I was down, man. I was so down. And luckily, game 3, I got to play against Ice King. Now, we're not putting that footage here. I'm going to save that for a future battle report. Hopefully, it recorded properly. I haven't gone through that footage yet. And then I have a couple other little ones here and there. I played a game with Brandon with my new Crix, just assembled, nothing crazy. And we have a Crix unboxing live on site that I'm also going to be posting soon. Day 2, I didn't record anything. Sadly, I left the GoPro back in the goddamn room like an idiot, which was Teams. I can go over that and give you guys a breakdown if you honestly care enough. Comment down below. We lost all 3. I lost the 2 that I played. I dipped out round 3. They didn't mind. They were playing for fun either way. And then round 4, we took the drop, and our opponents also dropped. So it was fine. We were all everybody on the team lost every game, but we weren't there to do anything. And Saturday is when Teams Day, when I found it out that I was getting sick. And that's why I left. It wasn't necessarily I was on tilt. I was legitimately dying. And it was horrible. And I feel bad for Brandon, but I was messed up. And I think maybe the sickness might have had something to do with this. But day 1 was great. In hindsight, I got to meet and play against JVM, and he's amazing. One of the best players in the country, from what I'm told. My round 2 opponent was a little mad that I conceded on him, but I'm of the opinion that it's a game about plastic army men, and if you're that tilted and you're not having fun, and you're just in such a shitty headspace, you shouldn't have to sit there and suffer for somebody else's tournament points. And if you don't agree with that and you think, well, I screwed up his tournament run when, he could have come back, I guess, I don't know. I don't care. I really don't. Because I paid my money to go there and play the game. And if I'm not having fun with my time, I'm going to do what's best for me. And if my opponent is upset, which he was a little miffed. I don't think he was mad. I don't know. Maybe he was cursing my name the rest of the weekend. I have no idea. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Like it's Plastic Army Man. It's not a big deal. I wasn't mad more at myself than him. He was mad. Upset. I want to say that I conceded on him, and I guess he has every right to be. But at the same time, I'm going to value my time and my personal mental well-being, and I didn't want to sit in that game and just get worse and worse and worse and worse. And that was what was going to happen because of how bad I had played turn 2, turn 1. Um, but game day 2 definitely went better, a lot better. So yeah, we've got battle reports to look forward to. I hope I fixed the GoPro issue. I'll go over that more probably in a different video. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.